Hey y'all, it's Ms.Chelle Trees. So listen, I have a little something on my mind. You know how I do. Um, you know what? Let me just say, okay, this is what is on my mind. Of course, these are just all my thoughts. It's my page, so it's just my thoughts, just my personal thoughts, my personal views. Um, so um, I was getting or anyway, that's neither here nor there. There was a lady who it came up on the screen how people were getting so upset um about the schools being named after known Ku Klux Klansmen, after known racist, after known slaveholders, known soldiers of the Confederate armies, just some straight up racism, right? Um, and a person said to me, and she had just happened to be an elderly, called Caucasian woman, and I say elderly, she was older than me, and I'm okay. Well, I digress. You don't need to know how old I am. I'm at least 8,000 years old. So, and she was like, I can't believe that they are erasing our history. She said, doesn't that make you upset? And she was talking to me. Doesn't make me upset? No, ma'am, it doesn't. No, didn't make me upset. So, and for whatever reason, that particular interaction just really drove home to me how divided our country is, and how there is a huge, just like deep division between races, meaning the different races, blacks, whites, all races, because she really could not understand. She like there was and let me be super clear. I don't think there was any malice or ill will or any of those things, but she really could not understand why anybody would want to tear down those statues, and why would anybody want to change the names. So she said because that would just be like this brand new history and rewriting history. I can understand why she feels that way. I mean, y'all can say what you want to. I understand why she feels that way because of her life experiences, huh? Of her life experiences. Well, on the other hand, we have my life experiences, right? Where we were not adequately taught, number one, about Black history. And as we know, it's most of this information that we did receive was inaccurate, right? Most of it was inaccurate. Um, and it's almost like telling people of color that get over it. Get over it. Because that's how it feels. And I know she could not understand it. Like she literally, the fact that she asked me, like, right? Am I right? No, you're not. That's like, and I'm gonna be graphic now, so y'all don't get scared. That's like getting raped, right? And then naming the school after your rapist. And then every day you got to go to that school, and you're being told, "I'm listen." That was 10 years ago. That was 5 years ago. That was 20 years ago. It's over now. I mean, really, this is just something that's a part of history. So, I mean, what's the problem? That's. I really didn't mean to use that analogy because that's what it's like. That's what it's like, and it's super sad to say, and maybe it's not, maybe it's an opportunity, right, for people to start having more conversations and do more meaningful things, like not just talk about it and, oh, I get it, oh, no, really try to understand where we are coming from, because I would really love people to stop pretending that racism just started a couple of years ago. Literally, this equality thing that people are honoring the late great John Lewis for, is still very much a struggle. It's still very much a struggle. And I just would say that if you have never lived in this skin where there's so much melanin, it's hard to tell people that they should not feel the way that they feel. Because we literally, people of color literally live this life every day. And we get to see the blatant um uh acts of racism. We get to see the covert acts of racism. We get to see the blatant acts of racism. We get to bear the systemic acts of racism. And so, y'all, I'm not out in the streets and protesting and all of that good stuff, but I understand why there is a Black Lives Matter movement. I understand why people are protesting. I understand why those young people are out there doing their thing. Because there has to be it. What should not have had to happen was that man being executed in the street by an officer's knee while he had his hands in his pocket. That should not have had to be the catalyst for change. Unfortunately, it has. And I'm grateful for it. And I'm grateful for it. Because somebody has got, and let me say this, why, because this is on my mind. All these companies that came out talking about Black Lives Matter and Black Lives, and we support and blah 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 blah. Let me tell you something. Why did we not get that same energy before the man died in the street? How come we didn't get the same vibes? Because Black lives have always mattered. I understand people say all lives matter. They do, they sure do. But Black lives were not slave. All lives were not slaves, and all lives didn't have their entire cultures erased. All lives were not brought up to be inferior, to believe that you're inferior. Everything about you is inferior. Your color of your skin, the texture of your hair, the way that you talk, where you live, like constantly being beat. Listen, all lives didn't go through that. And here's the other thing that all lives can't do. They can't change the color of their skin. Right? Right. Because I'm telling you, for all the people who do not think that it is a systemic problem, that it definitely exists, go in a store. Even now, go in a store. Let one of your Caucasian friends go with you, and you go. You're gonna be the one watch. That still happens. That's not even a Lifetime movie. That really happens. That really happens. That really happens. It absolutely happens. So I would implore you guys to be a little bit more understanding and try to, if you do have those friends, if you have some friends that are of color, I would implore you to try to understand where they are coming from. I really would. I really would. We have literally, I've lived almost, well, again, I'm almost 8,000 years old. So I've lived almost 8,000 years in this skin. And I can tell you that it exists. My children, it exists. And it's so sad. You hate to see them realize that it's blatant racism. You hate that. Like, we have to listen. And I'm gonna get off of this because I have really talked. We have to teach our children at a young age, particularly if we have young boys of color. When we have our young men, we have to teach them different stuff, I guarantee you, than you have to teach yours who are not of color. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. And now it's the same thing with our girls. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. So no, yes, I get it. I get why there's so much going on. I get why they don't want the statues up. I get why they want to change the names. And the truth of the matter is they should have been changed before now. They should have been changed before now. Nate went, and where I'm at, Nathan Bedford Forest, y'all know the Ku Klux Klan history, and yet y'all still named a school after it and then sent children of color to the school. How ugly is that? I don't care. I don't care if you tell me that's your history or not. We have a history too. And so why does it not matter? Why does it not matter that our aggressors, like, why does it not matter that these people hurt us and these people abused us, and then we have to then go and quote unquote get an education in the same school named after? Like, that's something to honor. Are we kidding? Are we kidding? Are you kidding when you ask me why would we want to change that? Why wouldn't we is the better question. Why wouldn't we? Come on. So try to get a better understanding. I implore you, get a better understanding. That's all I got today. I'm off my. I'm done. I'm done. Let me know how you feel, y'all. So y'all always quiet. Y'all don't want to talk back to me, but that's okay. I keep talking to y'all. I keep talking to y'all. I want y'all to like, subscribe, and share. Subscribe and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. And listen, getting ready to go. But y'all, please tune in to my daughter's platform. She is all of them doing YouTube now. Y'all got lots of time on y'all hand, huh? Please tune in. She has pink Bibles and cream coffee. It's her Facebook. She started a new Facebook platform, but tune in because let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all learn to support people. It won't cost you anything. It won't cost you anything. And her platform, she is talking about Christianity, and she's being inspirational. If y'all have children, first of all this stuff going out, people still getting killed. Okay, people still out here shooting. We're in the middle of a pandemic. People still out here shooting. Support somebody if they're doing something positive. I'm a firm believer. I don't mind support that. If they're doing something positive, support. Come on, let's be encouraging to our young folks, the ones that's younger than us anyway. Come on, let's be encouraging. So she started that new page. Please, I want y'all to join, like, and follow. My other daughter, Miss Busy Christie, doing her thing. I'm a total amateur. When you see their YouTube pages, I'm a total amateur. Like, awful. Like, but I'm okay. This is my thing. This is my it's very cathartic for me, and so I'll continue to do it. But check out their pages. Awesome, Busy_Christie. So please check out their pages, like, subscribe, and share. And my daughter even has she has a KLL More. I think that's her other page. She got quite a few pages. She just is just really social media in her tail off. But she does a Bible study as well, and she's doing makeup tips. Girl is bad on them eyes. I did these eyes, so they ain't all together like she would have them and stuff. But y'all check it out. It's supposed to be really, really fun. I have watched it and I have enjoyed it. She coming from her own perspective. I didn't say, well, no, I don't believe none of that. I just listen, and I'm totally proud, totally just very encouraging. I love it that they're doing these things and they're positive. Ain't nobody on the videos twerking. Ain't nobody setting a cup up on it. Come on. Huh? So y'all go ahead and encourage our young folk out here. Y'all encourage them, please. All right. Y'all take care.